Hey there everypony, HeartsyArtsy here. It's been a while since I've made a video like this, and I would honestly like to change that. There's numerous variables that make each video take a while to produce. One of which is my editing process, which is very slow and rather silly. Like honestly, it would drive some ponies crazy. That's where you come in. If any pony out there can help me edit my videos or even point me to a good editing program that doesn't cost a small fortune, I'd really appreciate it. Now on to the video topic for today. We all know that there's a lot of characters in My Little Pony and that some tend to stand out way more than others. Background ponies with little to no dialogue become fan favorites basically overnight, while the other more realized characters get the flack. This got me thinking, which MLP characters have the most potential? Here are the answers now. Keep in mind that these are based on my opinions. With Season 5 on its way, I would love to see what these characters are capable of, starting with number 7. Big Macintosh. Yup. Big Mac has been a fan favorite since the very beginning of the series. An easygoing stallion, normally a few words, has left bronies wanting a lot more. During Season 4 we got to see some more snippets of his personality. He likes singing, has a sense of humor, and has a sort of quiet wisdom. So why does this big fellow have potential? Well, we just started seeing more of his personality, so it would be pretty interesting to see what more he's capable of. Why does he talk so little? Will he and Shirley get together when they aren't under the influence of the love poison? I love to see more of this lovely fellow. I've heard a lot of people talk about wanting a full-out Big Mac episode. While I don't think this is likely, seeing more of him would certainly be great. Don't fall for Trixie's tricks. It's time for number 6. Sunset Shimmer. Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking. Heartsy, Sunset is an Equestria girl. She's not part of the real series. That's why I put her down so low on the list. I didn't really like Sunset during the first Equestria Girls movie, but I'll admit she grew on me in Rainbow Rocks. The start of her redemption was much better than I expected it to be, plus she's a cute and likable character. I mean, look at her. Oh. So why do I think she has potential? She's a former student of Celestia's for, Celestia's sake. Yeah. Before Twilight came along, I seriously think that Sunset would have been in Twilight's horseshoes. If she had followed Celestia's lessons and not skipped ahead too much, she might have become an alicorn by now, as well as possessed the spirit of the element of magic. That would at least partially explain why she could use Twilight's crown and turn into a raging she-demon, as she so described it, and use her magic in Rainbow Rocks. I also think it would be really interesting to see Sunset come back to the human world in Season 5. With the portal to the new world open now, who knows what could happen and pop in and out it will. And now we do a job for number 5. The Cutie Mark Crusaders. Yep, that's right, the Cutie Mark Crusaders. The fillies I wanted to see get their cutie marks last season. Despite the CMC being very annoying, they're actually quite full of potential, especially with the storylines. What if one Crusader got her cutie mark before the others? Could their friendship survive? Splitting it up would be much better than if they all got their marks at once. Though, if these toys are any indication, they might get them close together.
Oh, why does life have to be so ironic?
And now it's time for more with number 4. Spike, the dragon that every pony likes to pick on, though I plan on talking about that in a future video. Spike still struggles a lot with self-confidence and is still trying to figure out exactly who he is. I'd love to see him take Fluttershy's baby steps method to overcome these obstacles. Something I'd also like to see Spike do is grow a bit more physically without the influence of greed. He's been a baby dragon ever since the very start of the show. Perhaps it's time for a literal growth spurt. Okay, maybe not that much character growth. Don't stop to take a pee, it's time for number 3. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon. Though these characters don't really get too much love in the fandom, and for excellent reason, I would love to see their characters explored more. Can they do more than just bully other ponies? Why do they bully others to begin with? Maybe they could actually make friends with the Cutie Mark Crusaders instead of bully them? Do they bully because they were bullied when they were younger? Is Silver Spoon actually a bully, or is she only following in Diamond Tiara's bully footsteps? Bully if I know. Yeah, I know, that was really bad. Let's just move on to number 2, Princess Celestia. I mean, come on. She's ruled Equestria for over 1,000 years and she still hasn't been given her own episode? This princess has loads of potential. Imagine Celestia just delving into equestrian history, perhaps even using a longer-lasting time travel spell to fix something that went wrong. Like, seriously now, picture this. Celestia goes back in time to stop herself from sending Luna to the moon. Oh, what all would change? My friend Surya Dragon also suggested an interesting idea. What if Celestia turned evil and Twilight had to fight her off somehow? She would have to face the torment of facing her mentor when she was evil. Could she do it? Oh, now talk about interesting and awesome. There's endless possibilities with this pony. I mean, she's a princess and practically a god. I mean, she can do anything. There is one pony, however, who I feel has more potential than even Celestia herself. And that pony is... Number 1. Swirl the Bearded. Like, seriously, this dude has been hinted at so much in the show, yet we've never actually seen him as a main focus of an episode. Father of the amniomorphic spell, befriending Scorpion, writing that spell that Twilight finished that turned her into an alicorn, banishing the sirens to the human world. The list just keeps growing and growing and growing. There's also a big debate on whether or not Swirl is Discord, but I'm not going to discuss that here. I recently got my hooves on a copy of the Journal of the Two Sisters. I don't want to spoil anything for any pony, but holy cow, it's hella interesting. It gives a bit more detail on the mysterious pony in question. If you want to hear a great story idea involving Swirl, check out Dr. Wolf's video by clicking here. Well, that pretty much wraps up this list. Do you agree with it? Do you feel like some ponies should have been included? Excluded? Let me know what you think. I'd like to talk for a brief minute about the future of this channel. I have a lot of video ideas, as I'll list over to the side that you'll see here. Other than these off to the side, I have an idea for an animation and will eventually upload at least one speed paint. You'll probably see some other new random videos from me every once in a while because I really like experimenting with my channel. That's what it's for, right? If any of you can help in any way, have ideas for other videos, collabs, or discussions, I would be thrilled to hear them. That's it for now. I am HeartsyArtsy and thanks for watching.
I got nothing.